Curious vaccine is we love SEIZURE. That in a lab at the hospital meet the SEIZURE but all love in Orange. Like and link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this vaccine 3, 2, 1.
Justin and I were actually at a doctor's appointment with Landon, and we thought we would be there for about an hour. It ended up being about 2.5 hours. It was a really long night. Last week, we landed in the ER with Landon again. Alright, you guys, it's bright and early this morning, and we all came to see Dad fly.
Yeah! I'm flying!
He's been taking a speed flying class, as you guys know, for the last couple of weeks, and today's his last day. So, he's gonna show us everything that he learned. A little nervous to watch him plunge off of this huge hill right here. You guys excited to watch him?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, they're like
And then you can say thanks to Gary.
Thanks to Gary.
Smart son you have. Smart son you have. Down here, look down here. We have, see how light this wind is?
Uh-huh.
Go up top now, it's 3 times as strong.
Really?
It's about 15 to 18 mile an hour.
So he's going faster than it looks.
Anytime you want to land, because I think your family's over it now, they've seen all the glory. They want to do they want to enjoy their morning another day. Man, I don't think you're disappointed in any of that stuff. What do you think?
That was awesome.
What do you think, huh?
He's
not
cool.
bad, right? All right, man, you didn't disappoint
it's really cool.
You know what I mean?
Pressure was on.
Everybody was super proud.
WWGD, what would Gary do? That's what I thought the whole time. Hey, you!
Felt like a proud parent.
Yeah.
Myself. All your kids were asking intelligent questions.
Is he good guy?
I was like,
Are you good at what you do, Gary?
Joe, you looked good. Ava and I are just running a little errand in Salt Lake. We're waiting for a pickup. And Ava's just making the best use of the time right now.
Hello, guys.
She's practicing her gymnastics.
Yes, I am.
It's a perfect place to do a headstand.
Yes.
What is that called when you do splits when you're doing a headstand?
Head splits? I don't know.
Okay, let's
Okay, busy day today. Just got home. We are waiting for the orthotist to arrive because Landon needs new braces.
Yep.
So these are the first braces that he has had since his surgery, which made us realize today how long it's been since his surgery. It's been about 1.5 years.
Been about 1.5 years. How crazy is that?
So crazy. So he just went to the PT about a week ago and he said Landon needs new braces. He's actually starting a session next Monday. He's spending his last 2 weeks of summer doing a session, a PT session.
But at least I'm going at 8 a.m. so I don't have to go till 5.
Yeah, so in the summertime, we choose to do the morning session. So he goes for 4 hours in the morning instead of the afternoon, so that he still has time to come home and do all the summer things, go to the pool, hang out with friends. It's kind of a win-win.
Yeah.
Okay, you thinking what color you want to do this time?
Oh gosh.
So the biggest decision.
Great question. Is this glue, Dave? I don't know if that is the brand.
This is fiberglass.
Oh.
This is the same stuff that your boat's made out of.
What? But that feels like so.
So do you think he could build us a new boat?
Absolutely. You could get just a bunch of these.
Gloves?
Very sticky. See all the white stuff on my hand? I mean, it's not sticky now because it's now set up and all good.
So those are going to be stuck on his legs for a few months, right?
Yep, we'll take these off.
What would be stuck on?
September?
We'll just leave these on for like a few months.
Oh, that would be terrible.
It would be terrible. That's a bad idea.
This is the part where he cuts your leg.
Yep, just...
Have you actually ever cut someone's leg off?
Let's see. Should I tell him the truth?
Come on, dude, do it.
I've never cut anyone's leg off, nor ever cut anybody.
Have you been close to?
He's never even like nicked anybody with those scissors. And not all surgeons can say that.
Because these scissors, they're not even sharp. They're dull.
There it
Okay,
is.
there's a Lando leg.
There's a Lando leg.
I'll let you hold it in like 1 minute. It's still kind of soft. Once it hardens, see how soft it is?
Yeah, does it harden?
It'll harden in like 1 minute.
Okay, this girl right here is just having the best summer. She just came home from a friend's house with her makeup done, her hair done. They're clearly playing hair and makeup. And then tell them what else happened.
My cousin Braxton taught me how to front flip.
Should we show him? The neighbor just sent me the video and she said, Braxton's over here teaching all the girls how to do a front flip.
My friend knows how to do it too.
Nailed it. Well,
Awkward.
okay, first of all, this is the first time I've been on camera with Justin today, and I just have to say,
I have not been on camera much at all lately, have I?
no, where the heck have you been?
Sorry, guys. I've been sorry.
He's an amazing speed flyer. I was very proud of him today. I'm not surprised. I knew he'd be good at
It's
it.
amazing.
But I also just have to say he looked like he was living his best life out there. I mean, those kind of things are where
Yep,
he's
best
meant to
life.
be.
I will say, one, my GoPro malfunctioned. I got no cool footage of me flying.
But I took video.
Lindsay did. Two, if Gary is watching this video, he's going to be like, isn't that freaking amazing?
Gary's hilarious.
Gary is a good
He was
guy.
cracking us up. He kept saying funny things to him on the radio, and then he'd have the kids talk to him. It's
Okay,
hilarious.
bro. No one's impressed. Come down. Guys, it was a lot of fun, though. I'll talk about it real quick. A little bit intimidating, though, because you're up there, like, I think at one point I was 300, 400 feet off the ground.
Don't act like that scares you.
Well, what's intimidating is the number of people who are up there.
Yeah,
it's like
I did
traffic
notice that.
in the sky.
Yeah.
I was like, this is scary. Like, what if someone hits me? Hey, I'm walking here. I thought to myself, how many me's are up here right now? Guys that like don't really know exactly what they're doing, but they have
Yes.
enough knowledge to kind of be up there.
And all of a sudden they just come flying at you.
But anyway, it was a ton of fun. Freaking Gary, as I like to call his name. Awesome instructor. So it was a 7-day course that took me about 2 weeks. You have to kind of wait for good conditions. But today was kind of my first good soaring day where I actually stayed in what they call like a compression zone where I was actually in the air for about an hour.
Nerd alert.
In the air for
Nobody
about an
cares
hour.
about the compression zone, but thank you.
Well, you know, the wind comes down and yeah, which was a ton of fun. I mean, I was over there soaring by myself about an hour, which is pretty cool. The whole intent here is to
pretty cool.
speed fly, though. I want to paraglide. I mean, that's sort of
That is not the goal.
The goal, however, is to
No.
speed fly, people.
Not the goal.
It is to go up to the top of a mountain, run down that mountain, let your wing take flight, and you speed down the terrain, and then land at the bottom of the mountain. That's kind of the goal. So, freaking Gary says that paragliding actually has more of an X factor danger to it than speed flying. So you'll please know that speed flying is actually technically safer.
I don't buy it.
So Gary says. Okay, on to newer topics.
Okay,
of
so
more pressing matters.
Tonight, Justin and I were actually at a doctor's appointment with Landon, and we thought we would be there for about an hour. It ended up being about 2.5 hours. It was a really long night. We went to go see a new doctor just to find out some other possibilities and options to hopefully control epilepsy, the side effects of epilepsy.
And the side effects of the medicine that he gets.
Yeah, so, we're just kind of trying to explore all options. One thing we did not share with you guys, last week we landed in the ER with Landon again. So Justin got to the hospital as quick as he could. He raced from work. He was just a little bit farther away than we were. So he got there right after he had his grand mal seizure and was there with us at the hospital. But getting to the hospital was just...
We had kids everywhere.
Yeah.
I gathered the kids. We all went to the hospital. By the time we got there, he had already gotten his medicine.
We don't normally have seizures in the middle of the day like this.
But they let us go a lot sooner than they generally do, which was kind of nice.
Yeah, it was was crazy. It was probably the fastest ER trip we've ever had. Crazy.
And certainly not the last, but we hope they can all be that fast.
We always debate, is this something that we share? Is this something that we don't share? Obviously, when we are in the emergency of the situation, it's not even something we would think about videoing. It's an emergency situation, and we're focused on getting Landon to the hospital and just getting him the medical attention he needs. It's obviously not an appropriate situation to video. But when the emergency of the situation dies down and we had been in the hospital for 3 or 4 hours, we were leaving the hospital, I videoed just a few short clips to kind of give you a window into what it's like for him to be in the hospital and to be experiencing what he experiences for really the next 2 days. So with Landon's permission, we are going to share with you just a little snippet of what it's like coming out of a seizure. How are you feeling?
As usual.
Yeah, just tired.
Tired. Takes a lot out of you, huh?
It does.
And I apologize now. I know it's never fun, but I'll try and do it pretty quick.
Okay, buddy?
I just hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, you get to go home. You don't have to stay as long this time. We already know what medicine works for you.
That was the fastest ER visit we've ever had. In and out.
What time is it right now?
Speaking of, that sounds kind of yummy, doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
It's 4:30. We got here at like, I don't even know, maybe 2:45?
Yeah.
It's 4:30 a.m.
PM.
PM.
Not you.
You still have tonight to sleep.
Sorry, I have memory problems because of my seizures.
And guys, honestly, we just want to thank you guys for your support, your kind comments towards our family, specifically towards Landon. Just such wonderful supporters. I know that obviously, we're strangers in theory, but your kindness makes it feel like, we are friends. So thank you guys for all that you do.
It's really true. And I know that a lot of you have your own stories and your own challenges. A lot of you can kind of relate to some of this. But most of all, I really truly believe that you are all a huge part of the beauties of Holland in our lives. Sharing our journey with all of you has been such a blessing in our lives as we've learned about your stories. And as you've shared, like Justin said, so much kindness with our family. It truly is a huge part of our journey. So thank you for allowing us to share our life in Holland with all of you. And thanks for sharing yours with us.
We love SEIZURE, that in the love of the hospital meet SEIZURE by all of ignorance. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out. And don't bother if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reactions like this one. And subscribe if you're new and click the bell to be notified when we upload in the month.